In the realm of Indian cricket, we witness a captivating juxtaposition between bravery in the face of criticism and the hubris that emanates from dismissiveness and arrogance. The current players of Indian cricket team seem to effortlessly embody the latter description. Winning and losing are indeed intrinsic to any sport and form an ordinary and expected part of the game. However, it is the aftermath and the demeanor displayed by these players that truly resonates and conveys a profound message about the essence of the team. Undeniably, Indian Test cricket finds itself ensnared in an unprecedented state of turmoil. While recent performances might have triggered this disarray, it is the collective failures of the playing stars coupled with their off-field attitudes and behaviors that has not only sparked controversy but also raised poignant questions about the sanctity of the sport within our nation. However, let's not forget that these abnormalities did not infiltrate the cricketing arena spontaneously. No, they emerged as a consequence of a greater catalyst. One may wonder what could possibly be the reason behind this transformation for the worse. How did cricket, once the arbiter of our nation's pride, devolve into nothing more than a mindless Salzburg spectacle on television with characters mindlessly prancing about without a discernible purpose? The reason is crystal clear, and that is the evidence of the sixer culture and the rise of a certain elitism among players that have significantly impacted the very essence of the game, putting cricket culture for a toss. Namaskar, this is Piyush Balda and you have landed on TFIPost, the ultimate destination for an alternative and refreshing perspective of every social and political discourse. Today I am here before you to ponder on the reasons why the Indian Test cricket is on the road to oblivion and what are the crucial reasons behind this downfall. Indian Test cricket, once a global powerhouse and a symbol of national pride, is currently navigating turbulent waters. In the recent times, the team's performances have shown a worrying downward trend, accompanied by off-field controversies and attitudes that have created a chasm between players and the cricket-loving public. The significant shift in the culture of cricket towards a sixer-oriented approach and a growing sense of elitism among players appear to be eroding the spirit of the game that millions of fans in India and around the world hold dear. Sport, by its very nature, is an arena open to criticism. Players, as public figures, are often subjected to critique and analysis. Yet, a growing dismissiveness and arrogance seems to have found a home in the Indian cricket team. High-profile players like Virat Kohli have demonstrated a dismissive attitude towards critics on various platforms, while Rohit Sharma's recent demand for best-of-3 exhibition match has added fuel to the fire. The attitude of Indian cricketers came under sharp global scrutiny, epitomized by Australian cricketer Pat Cummins' retort. Cummins subtly jabbed at the Indian cricket team's ethos, reminding them that in many sports it only takes one Olympic final to prove your worth. His remark symbolized the global cricket community's concern about the perceived shift in Indian cricket's values. It is worth noting that this holier-than-thou attitude demonstrated by Indian cricketers doesn't exist in a vacuum. It's a part of a larger issue that has increasingly alienated fans and even led to a stern criticism from former players. This arrogance not only tarnishes individual reputations but also affects the country's image in the international cricket community. The recent underwhelming performance of the Indian cricket team has placed head coach Rahul Dravid under a magnifying glass, with many pointing fingers at his coaching approach. Notably, former teammates Sourav Ganguly and Harbhajan Singh have raised concerns, with Ganguly highlighting the consistent struggles of Indian batters and their declining averages over the past few years. The impact of the Indian Premier League, or the IPL, on Indian cricket has also come under severe criticism. The domestic league has grown into a major event in the cricket calendar, drawing international players and generating substantial revenue. However, purists argue that IPL has shifted the focus of Indian cricketers from international glory to financial gains. As such, Ganguly's recent defense of the IPL seems tone-deaf in the face of such concerns. Further compounding the issue are seemingly flawed selection policies. The continuous inclusion of players like Virat Kohli, who has been underperforming at crucial junctures, and sidelining seasoned players like Ravichandran Ashwin is baffling to say the least. The team management has been accused of favoritism with allegations of preference for players like KL Rahul and KS Bharat, while potentially more deserving players warm the bench. To sum it up, Indian Test cricket, once a titan in the international cricket scene, seems to have fallen from grace. The rise of the sixer culture and an apparent elitist attitude among players have significantly contributed to this decline. To reclaim its past glory and the respect of its ardent fan base, Indian cricket needs to address these issues head-on. It's time we revive the spirit of the game, place emphasis on performance rather than commercial gains, and ensure that the selection process is transparent and merit-based. The future of Indian Test cricket depends on it.